I'm Josh.
I am Banks.
Odd places going viral. Of
Josh, are you my friend?
course. What kind of question is that?
Well, what does that mean, friend?
That means we're willing to share our lives together.
All right, so when or if we stop sharing our lives together, we are not friends anymore, correct?
I would say so.
Okay. So let's go virtual friends, okay? So Facebook friends. Um, what do you have to what would I have to do in order to you unfriend me?
There is no possible way, nothing you can do for me to unfriend you. I promise if anything happens, you're going to unfriend me.
All right, so if I start posting photos of I don't know. I'm trying to think of the worst. Uh, I got a friend of mine, and he's starting to post political stuff on my page, and I'm just going in and hiding it. I don't want to get into that realm of like that. I mean, I don't want to go there. I just do not want to go there. I want to keep everything open. And when I keep it open, there's been a couple people that have gone in and gone, I'm going to be political. I'm going to be political. And I do see when people on Facebook say, hey, show me something blue that you've taken a picture of, and no politics and something else. And I think people just do not want to go to that realm. And I've had to do this 3 or 4 times, where I have to gone in and gone, hide. And I'm almost to the point where, I mean, one of my friends, he's starting to like message me this stuff, and I don't know how to politely say. I'm just ignoring it. Basically, what I'm doing is ignoring it. And you do not ignore your friends, do you? I mean, is that what you do? I mean, ghosting is basically ignoring.
Yeah. And when it comes to Facebook friends, those aren't actual, let's not call those actual friends, but in the Facebook terminology, um, I engage people like that. I expose them, and I'm happy to do it. It's almost like you know, how uh, some people watch soap operas, and that's their little, not joy in life, but I guess their vice maybe. I just love exposing idiots and hateful people, and I'm happy to engage them. I don't get offended ever, so it doesn't bother me. It doesn't drag me down, but I'm happy to let them expose themselves. And I feel like it's a public service. So I don't unfriend anyone. I just
Okay.
make them feel really stupid, more stupid than they actually are.
So they have to unfriend you. They have to be like, I've had enough, Josh. I'm getting out of here.
I've
Okay.
had
So you
enough. I've had enough facts, logic, science, reason, and humanity that I can no longer be around you, Josh. That's what they say.
all right. Is that really what they say?
No, they don't.
I,
They say that by unfriending me. That's
okay.
their
So that's an
actually say
assumption. That's an assumption, isn't it? You're assuming that they do that because
it is.
facts, science.
But that's all I talk about. That's how I do it. That's my approach. I ask questions. I
All right,
ask
all
them.
right. So you say hateful people and idiots.
Well, yeah, in a way, idiots. And yeah,
Okay. All right. So
in the demagoguery sense, right? I think we've talked. It's been a while.
right. So okay. I don't know why this is coming to me. You have three choices. You can only choose one. A one word to describe you. You have beautiful, kind, and fun. Which one is you? Beautiful, kind, and fun.
Which one for me? Is that what you're asking? Which one to describe myself?
Yep.
Beautiful would never. I've never been accused of being beautiful, so I'm not going to use that. I would go with fun. That's out
Really?
of the three. If that's all I could do,
All right.
fun.
So that's who you think you are, right? Fun. If you okay,
Out of those choices, yeah.
Okay, you have three choices. Which one is your choice? Is fun your choice?
Fun is my
All right.
choice.
All right. All right. Let me rephrase the question. When you die, what do you want to be remembered? Fun, beautiful, kind.
Fun.
All right. All right.
It's clear. Oh yeah.
Mm.
I've written my eulogy already. It's already done.
And fun is in there, or happiness or humor. All right. Yeah. And I do see that with you. I mean, you do try. I mean, you want to make people laugh. I mean,
Yeah.
who doesn't? All right. All right. Hateful people and idiots. So, do I need to be a hateful and or idiot in order for us to not be friends? Or are you always going to be my friend? Are you always going to be my friend even if I'm hateful and I'm an idiot? Because
Yeah, but
those are the,
here's the thing. We're actually friends more than we're friends in real life. And that's a lot different than friends on Facebook. So the reason we're friends in real life is because you're not a hateful idiot.
okay. Okay. So, all right. All right. I'm just trying to figure out. I mean, okay, this whole concept of friendship and sure, social media friendship. I have 2,814 friends. I don't have. I mean, those are people who I know and who've wanted to be my friend. However, in the time that we're in right now, which is becoming highly partisan, it's becoming highly political, which is the same thing as highly partisan, and I'm seeing friends, Facebook friends, social media friends, starting to come out to influence. I don't know if they're influenced. I don't know what it is, what they're trying to do. I am a presence on social media, and by being a presence, and I am not a political presence. I do not espouse politics. I espouse, basic things. Let's vote.
Right. So you're trying to keep it apolitical. But see, here's the thing. You can't how do you take politics out of life and business and government, and how do you do that?
How do I do that? When someone posts something political on my page, boom, I hide it. I don't delete it. I hide it. No one's going to see it. I don't want to see it. I just have to stop it. I stop it. Either that's one way to stop it. If it continues, then I have to block them. I have to unfriend them and go, I don't want this person on. And then, if it has to go to a blocking, I block. I think that we're caught up in the emotion of it so much that we forget to be humans. If we're like constantly heavy with, my God, has to happen on November 3rd, something has to happen, something has to, it has to be my way, it has to go my way, and I've got to do something about it. I'll do anything to make that happen. And I feel like that's kind of where it's going. It's like these people are doing anything to, I really have no idea actually.
But isn't that is it, but so I'll play devil's advocate a little. Isn't that better than them not caring and not speaking out and not excited or highly interested in the outcome of the election? Because that's kind of the opposite side of the spectrum. Is they don't say anything.
Apathy.
We don't talk about politics in this house. That's inappropriate. No, okay, yeah, they're being assholes about it, but at least they're talking about it.
Okay, I got a point. Okay, you're right. You have a point. I guess I could reach out to my friend and say, hey, this isn't the platform that I want to discuss this. If you want to discuss this, let's go to a different platform. Let's go to a phone call. However, that's where friend, the terminology friend comes into mind. Okay, well, what does that mean? Are we friends, like personal friends? No, I knew them in the past.
Right.
So I'm thinking to myself, is it worth it? Now, I only bring it up now because I just saw it on Facebook like 2 minutes ago before we came on, and I was like, okay, this is what I'm talking about today. Friends, and what are friends?
Yeah, yeah. No, you bring up a valid point too. People get so caught up in their labels, get so caught up in their ideologies, they do forget to treat other people like humans.
How do
They
we
do.
then, how do we do that? How do we continue to be human, have humanity in this?
You know what I think is exacerbating this? to your question there is our social distancing, our physical distancing. I think it's so much easier for people to be an asshole online when there's no consequence. No one's gonna, you don't have to look people in the eye. You know how much easier it is to be an asshole when you don't have to have that.
I'm going to argue that. I get your point. However, this supersedes. This has been around for since we've become virtual. I mean, it is easier to be like, garbage. I'm going to have to be an avatar. I'm not going to be myself. I can do whatever I want to be. I can be total pain. And I think that's just an easy way to do it. I don't like something, wow, vomit,
Right.
vomit. I mean, and you, I mean, I get mixed up in the vomit, and I find a way to get out of the vomit. I find to get a way of like, let's clean myself up, hide, move on.
Change our diets. That's what we got to do. So we stop vomiting.
Stop vomiting. I'm Banks.
I'm Josh.
Odd places going.
Viral. Oh,
there you go.